Good evening, friends. Welcome to yet another episode of Beyond the Headlines. Today, I will discuss about a topic which is quite relevant in today's political scenario of India. It is quite relevant. But before I tell you my topic's name, or I open up with my topic, I will like to put forward two questions, or rather I want to ask two questions. Say I am preparing myself for a game, for a war, or for a tournament against one another party, another team. Is there anything wrong if I think that I will win the game, I will play as per my planning, and I will demolish, I am using the word demolish, my opponent? Is there anything wrong? Number two, in the same game, say I am the most powerful person in a boxing, say, and if I am thinking of some agenda, I will do this, I will do that, and I will knock out my opponent in 2 minutes or 2 rounds. Is there anything wrong with that? Because that is my game plan. It is the opponent's job to counter me. It is the opponent's job to show the best he can do to be in the game, so that the game is not one-sided. So this is the common scenario of every game. So there is nothing wrong as per my concept, as per my understanding goes. Now coming to the point, my today's topic is the role of opposition in any democracy, and in special context to India. It is written in the book that for a democracy, to run a proper democracy, strong opposition is required. It is written in the book. I am not saying this. It is a common thing. Everybody knows this. And in absence of a good opposition, a strong opposition, the ruling government is bound to do some act or some what I will say, some sort of activities which may not be good, which may not be constitutional, which may not be suitable for the people. It may be good or bad, it may be constitutional or unconstitutional, it may be anti-citizen or pro-citizen, whatever, but they can do, because there is no opposition. No opposition is there to say what to do and what not to do, what is bad or what is, because good and bad is a relative term. A good thing for me may not be good thing for you. So who will judge what is good or what is bad? Until and unless someone stand in front of me who is more knowledgeable than me or powerful than me or has a charisma more than me, and say that you are doing something wrong, why in this earth I considered that I am wrong, I am doing bad thing, I am doing wrong thing? Why? Who will judge? to regulate a democracy, to regulate a government, running government, ruling government, a proper strong opposition is required. In India, since last 6-7 years, we have seen that we do not have any opposition. We do not have any opposition. Our oppositions are mere, what I will say, they are mere namesake. Since the time, since before the independence, since the time of our freedom struggle, Congress, Indian National Congress was the name for every protest, for every what I will say, the struggle of freedom, and later on when India got freedom and the government was made under the leadership of Congress. So, Congress in national picture, they are the main party. Forget CPM and all other. CPM has no existence right now in India's context. Congress is the name, but where Congress stands now? Nowhere. Nowhere. There is no opposition. Now, you see, we are complaining that the ruling government is doing whatever they wanted, they are wanting, and whatever they are doing, it is unconstitutional. Sometimes it is anti-citizens, sometimes it is anti-national or whatever. But go back some year back, go back to 2014 or maybe 2-3 years back, or anyway, whatever the BJP government is doing, be it Article 370, be it the Citizenship Amendment Act, be it NRC, be it this agricultural law, anything, privatization of different non-profitable organizations, everything is written in their manifesto. What they are doing is what they have planned. They have clearly mentioned in their what they will do, what they are going to do after they win the election, but at that time no opposition ever I have heard that they have contested or they have challenged that manifesto. Article 370 was there, SCA was there, NRC system was there, even the agricultural reform was there. Nobody said, because then nobody thought that there will be no opposition. They always thought, ki how come this ruling government, whoever comes, BJP or Congress or third party, they will not have the majority in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, full majority means, and they will not be able to do all this thing what they are saying. Since time immemorial, like last 70 years it has not been done, so how come? So they have not at all protested against. So everything was accepted that this manifesto is BJP's and this manifesto is Congress, this is CPM's or this all national parties. Who is the national party right now? How can I define a national party? CPM is a national party? No. In that term, Congress can be termed, as of now, Congress can be termed as national party. So that is the thing. So, there is no option. Whatever BJP is doing, it is as per their plan. And as a political party, as a political organization, they have every right to plan and strategize to demolish the opposition and be at the majority, and without any opposition, they run the show. Nothing wrong in it. Nothing wrong, I say. They are planning as per, they are doing as per their plan. Their objective is clear, their goal is clear, their conception is clear. They have conceptualized something, they have the process note in the table, they have the implementation plan, and then activate it. Execution is made, done, one by one, and everyone is now shouting. Where is the opposition? Is it our fault that India is not India doesn't have any strong opposition? No. We the voters, we the citizen of India will vote the best party, the best person. It is the job of the political party to prove that they are the best. It is not we, that we will go and give vote to and we will calculate who is best, who is worst, and who is the second best, we will give such. No? Whenever there was no opposition, India during the emergency time also there was no opposition. So, emergency was there before also, but after that people understood a opposition was made and country was being run by that way. Now, Congress, since our 70 years of independence, they were mostly in the power, so in their brain they thought, their conception is such that they are still at the top. Their leaders have no connection with the grassroots level. At the top they are doing politics, and in the meantime the dynamics of grassroots level politics has changed. Everything is changed and they are nowhere. All these elections which passed by last 1.5 months or 2 months, they have done miserably failed. Where is the local parties even? All the regional parties are gone, because even the regional parties doesn't have the grassroots level connect, except in few states, except in few states. So, where is the fault? If Congress is now fighting, all the leaders are now busy to choose who will be the head of the Congress party. Leave. Start working in the ground level. Forget the 5-star culture of yours. You are no more a VIP, neither you are ministers. Go to the grassroots level, work with the workers, build the ground force, give a good, at least if you cannot win, give a good opposition. Your voice has come down to zero. If opposition is zero, then you cannot ask, you cannot question the ruling party. This is human nature. I will do as I wish if I am the only person, strongest person in this society. You cannot complain. Though BJP as a government, I am not saying what is wrong or what is right. Whatever I have said, no, they have done actually, other than this demonetization, which is a blunder, other than this, everything is written in the manifesto. They are doing it. Every year on year we used to say that this government has come up with this manifesto and they have not done 1, 2, 3, 4 tick. But government, now BJP government will say yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 23 manifesto, there are 23 points, we have already done 20, only 3 left. Everything. So where is the wrong? They have already mentioned it during the rally, during their campaigning. Then everyone was silent because everyone thought it is not possible. There will be opposition who will oppose and farmer protest is going on. Protests are going on. Where is the opposition? If the protest is right, where is Congress? Where is other parties? Even they are not being allowed to enter. Now Ghulam Nabi Azad and Shashi Tharoor, who will be the top, who will be the head of Congress? Who bothers? No one is inevitable, no one is more than a party. First it is Congress, first it is BJP. Who is the leadership? Look, when it comes to BJP, good is good. Every now and then their leadership are coming up. They are working on grassroots level, from booth level to the top higher level. They are working. What is being done in Congress level? They are fighting. They are fighting who will be the president of Congress working committee, who will be the supremo of this political party. This political party is much more important than an individual. If a person is important, then after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru, Congress would have been finished. After the death of Indira Gandhi, Congress would have been in a bad shape. No? It is going on. Yes, Rahul Gandhi came. Rajiv Gandhi came. Then Yudhindra Narasimha was there. Then Sonia Gandhi, then Rahul Gandhi. Whatever. Gandhi or no Gandhi, that doesn't make any sense. For me, my country is important. For me, a good opposition is important, be it Congress, be it BJP, be it CPM, be it whoever. Because I want to see my country being run in a regulations. It is not that. I am not saying that the BJP as a ruling government is doing something bad. They are doing good. But my question is, why will there be why the oppositions are dying? They are killing themselves. Why? Then say that there is no party. Why we are wasting money? When there is an election, if you have already done an out, declare that we are out. Don't fight unnecessarily, because for elections and all, crores and crores of rupees are required. All monies are being paid by us. We pay, then the election happens. Our money. So if there is no opposition, let us discuss that for 5 years, this 5 years or 10 years, basis on this thing, BJP will rule. For this 5 years, Congress will rule. Okay, after 15 years, a third party will coalition government will be there, so they will rule. So this will be. We are happy. So much of money will be saved. You just see, so much of money. So why we are fighting then? Arey yaar. कांग्रेस सोच रहा है कौन बनेगा उसका प्रेसिडेंट, कौन बनेगा ये, कौन बनेगा वो. Why? Work. Go to the booth level. Start working. Now they are allying with the person in Bengal. CPM is over. Now they are tying up with CPM to save their existence. How they will be saved? They will deteriorate more. In Assam, they are tying up with AIUDF. Ideology is different. I am not going by the word secular or non-secular, that thing. No, I am not going by that word. Ideology is different. The party AIUDF and Congress, the ideology is different. People will not accept. There are so many supporters of Congress, they will not vote if they have to vote AIUDF in lieu of Congress. They will vote other one. Rather, they will not nota, they will put on nota, or they will vote. There are so many parties coming up. AJP and then Raijor Dal is coming up. So they will vote them. Anyway, that 5, 10, 20, 30 votes which were supposed to be in their box, it will also go. So this is the situation. Why don't you work? Why don't an organization like Congress has the guts, has the confidence to work alone from the grassroots level, make it, forget next 3 years or 2 years, work for next 5 years. Come from the grassroots level. You have lost your connection with the grassroots level work. You have lost everything in the grassroots level. Dynamic has changed. Accept that truth. Give a good opposition whatsoever, and my country will be in good shape. My country will be in good shape if the opposition is good. Because it is like a two-wheeler. Even if the front wheel is good, but the rear wheel, if it is flattened, it will not, because that rear wheel is the regulatory body. That rear wheel will regulate in what speed the front wheel will move. But now it is not there. So, what I am saying, this is time to think retrospect. It is time to put some thought for all these big political parties, that all the individuals are not higher than the political party. You have to think about the grassroots level. You have to work from the grassroots level. Forget that you are no more VIPs. You have to work. And for God's sake, if you think that someone is doing bad, someone is doing wrong, then better you acquire your power, acquire your strength, and then shout. Your shout, even आप चिल्लाते हो तो बच्चे, गली के बच्चे भी सुनते नहीं है, तो सरकार क्या सुनेगा? What the ruling government will hear? They will not even bother. It is not about the good or bad. What I am saying is, everything need to be discussed. Everything need to be, there must be some system. For democracy, opposition is. But your planning is heavy. Your all plans are at heavy. Means everything is demolished. BJP is well organized now, and if you have to survive, otherwise the next election, the opposition will be zero. Zero opposition. The voice will be further lower. And then you cannot say that someone is doing bad or someone, everything is good, everything is good, because good or bad is a relative thing. And it is not that Congress is very pro-Indian and BJP is anti-Indian, no, nothing like that. Everyone is nationalist, everyone love this country, this country is ours. So for BJP, for Congress, for everyone, CPM, everyone, I believe that everyone loves this country. So they will not do something bad for this country. So with this, what I am trying to say for the last 20 minutes, it's time to understand, it's time to realize that India is in a state of politics where opposition is zero. Now it's time for the political parties to come up with full strength, to give a good fight and give a proper opposition. The role of opposition to give the proper opposition role and make the democracy in the right place. Keep the democracy in right place. So with that, I will sum up my, I will close my discussion today. Give a thought, share my video if you like it, and till the time I come again, be safe, be healthy. Good night.